Welcome to a brand new episode of So This Happened, the news review that highlights the major happenings that made a buzz recently. My name is Corregidor and I'm your host, and I'll see you in the first story. Guys, there's family feud everywhere. I've told you about my mother-in-law that made me sweep the whole of Africa. Did you care? There's family feud in your home as well, but no one cares. But when it comes to the presidential family feud, it becomes hot gist. It's a serious situation. Now, this video trended quite recently.
This is the villa. We have over 200 soldiers guarding us, 200 policemen guarding us. Why do you have to lock this door? What for? What for? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Let me know when you are leaving this place.
This video was shot by Fatima Dauras, whose father is the president's nephew. She granted an interview where she addressed the crux of the situation. According to her, she said that the Dauras had lived in a glass house, an apartment within the presidential villa, for 3 years when the president asked them to move to another apartment still within the premises. It was from here that the video stemmed up, where she said she recorded it out of fear in case something happened. But this is what the First Lady had to say about the video. She said, "She was laughing at me because my husband said they should vacate the place for my son to occupy. I wanted to pass through that door to go into a store, but they closed the door. I took an alternative route, but the door was still locked." Everyone's talking about this. Here are a few comments. At The Real FFK says, "No matter what she does or what she subjects me to, I will never allow anyone to disrespect my wife in the way that Fatima disrespected at Aisha Buhari. It is a matter of honor. As long as she's under my roof, she has my protection even when she errs. At Buhari, please protect your wife." The spokesman for Fenifere said, "It is unfortunate that Nigeria has reached the point where someone who was not elected or appointed and holds no position known to our constitution has become this powerful. It is a big shame, and some of the personalities who are illegally in the villa are granting interviews. It shows the level of impunity. It shows that our nation and the seat of power have been desecrated." Then at Winnie49 says, "While we await the full story, I believe Aisha Buhari deserves some respect. I'm a Nigerian." Wow, we're still watching how this unfolds. Now, on my way to work this morning, I saw so many kids hawking and conducting their businesses by the side of the road. And it spurred me to think, what are these kids doing on the road at this time? These are the future of tomorrow. These are leaders. There is something wrong with the educational system. Wole Soyinka spoke on the deteriorating conditions of the educational system. At an event he attended at Unilag, he said, "We are in serious trouble education-wise in this country. Let me not kid you, it's horrifying. That was why I was happy about the initiative of creating a model school and trying to resurrect this government college and present it as the ideal. We are very low education-wise." Yeah, because how long do we have to wait to see a change in the educational system? Something has to be done, and done really fast. Now, I hate bad news, and this is one. The Amnesty International has identified 1,281 people on death row in Malaysia, and out of them, 119 are Nigerians who have been arrested for drug-related crimes. It's so heartbreaking to imagine that they may never see home again, and the question is, was it worth it? I'm all for you going to another man's land to look for greener pastures, but please, let's stick to the laws. Let's get legitimate jobs. Our hearts and prayers are with them and their family. It almost seems like everything that comes out of the news from the UK is Brexit. Today is Brexit this, tomorrow it's Brexit that. We even saw this same Brexit see Boris Johnson's predecessor, Theresa May, leave office as Prime Minister. Even the Queen in Her Majesty committed the UK to the 31st of October Brexit deadline at the Parliament's reopening.
My government's priority has always been to secure the United Kingdom's departure from the European Union on the 31st of October.
Okay, let's see what happens on the 31st. But do you think that Brexit will happen? Drop your comments. Guys, you remember the 1-year-old boy who was viciously attacked by people in Abuja? I'm excited to tell you that he's in recovery and he's doing great. He's fine.
All the pictures, they should keep it. it.
Yes, ma'am.
This boy.
Yes, Angel Michael.
Look at him. However, he still has some surgeries to undergo, but we are rooting for him. We have come to the end of this episode of So This Happened, brought to you by punchng.com. Do not forget to drop your comments. We would love to hear what you think. My name is Korigida. I'll see you next time.